Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Nalepa. Today is Wednesday, October 13th. Here are your top stories this morning. We are following developing news in Plainfield for you this morning, where we're learning a middle school teacher who is also a coach is under arrest. He is accused of sexually assaulting minors. 31-year-old Craig McHugh is set to face a judge today. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galil has all the details for us this morning.
Plainfield police releasing this mugshot of 31-year-old Craig McHugh, who's now under arrest. He taught 8th grade social studies at Plainfield Central Middle School. Police began the investigation in May after receiving a complaint from a concerned parent regarding inappropriate text messages on their child's phone. Investigators say some of the messages included inappropriate photos and talks of supplying the child with marijuana. An investigation found McHugh had several inappropriate relationships with other minors. The North Stonington resident is facing 2 counts of sexual assault in the 4th degree. The Plainfield School District says it was alerted of this case during the 2020 to 2021 school year. In a statement, the district said, upon learning of the pending investigation, district administrators immediately placed the teacher on administrative leave with pay, and steps were taken to ensure that the teacher would not enter onto school property.
That was Aya Galil reporting. Also this morning, city officials in West Haven are under scrutiny for a possible misuse of federal funds meant for COVID relief. They are trying to figure out where $1.2 million went. The mayor addressed taxpayers' concerns last night at the city council meeting on the heels of an FBI visit and possible probe. But questions still remain over whether the solution could end up costing more money. So the state is now looking to do an audit. And some residents expressed with us their frustration over the fact that the city is considering a separate audit.
We have a federal investigation going on. The Office of OPM, Office of Policy and Management, is doing an audit. There's no need to spend any more taxpayer dollars.
Officials say no arrests have been made yet, but if the investigation does lead to prosecution, city leaders say they want any misused funds paid back. We are digging deeper this morning into whether you actually need to take that daily aspirin today. The U.S. Preventative Services Task Force curtailed its guidance on using aspirin to prevent strokes and heart attacks. Now, new evidence shows aspirin therapy can cause more harm, and that outweighs the benefit. This recommendation is for those over 60 who are looking to prevent their first cardiac event or stroke.
If you are 60 or over, they believe the data now show no net benefit and an increased risk of complications from bleeding in the GI tract or anywhere else.
The task force recommends that those in the 40 to 59 age range who have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease talk to their doctor about daily aspirin use. Preparations are underway this morning to welcome President Joe Biden to Connecticut this Friday. Though the timing of his trip is under wraps, we do know that the president is expected to make stops in both Hartford and at UConn. So the visit to the capital city will be the first day, and we're told that the focus will be on transportation and childcare. And then the president will move on to stores for the main event at UConn, which will be a dedication of the Dodd Center for Human Rights. That event will host 200 people, including students and Connecticut's congressional delegation. And the governor of Massachusetts is calling on the National Guard this morning to help schools across the state with expanded COVID-19 testing, since staffing shortages have been a huge issue. Governor Charlie Baker is activating 200 Guard members for COVID testing in K through 12 schools. So far, more than 2,200 schools have signed up for testing.
They had an overwhelming number of schools or school districts that applied for the testing program, and it was a little bit of a shortfall. And I think that they're in the process of trying to secure more contractors.
The Massachusetts National Guard will start training this week and start working in selected schools on Monday, October 18th. Last month, Governor Baker activated the National Guard to help with the state's shortage of school bus drivers. After more than a year of providing health care during the COVID-19 pandemic, Bristol Health Systems has something to celebrate. Today, they're burying a time capsule to kick off Bristol Hospital's 100-year anniversary celebration. They'll be sealing up the time capsule before it's moved inside the emergency department, which is where it will stay for decades to come.
Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't know.
Al Stewart. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate that.
Good job, Audrey. I am impressed with her musical repertoire.
Too. That's pretty incredible. 7:05 is now the time. Let's take you out. Hey, we got some morning fog to greet you. It's not good. Old Saybrook. Ugh, that ain't good, right?
Jeez.
I know, right?
That camera is disappointing this morning.
It is disappointing. Hartford a little dark. We apologize for that. New Haven, good morning, 54 degrees. All right, that fog, it's starting to creep in closer, so we're keeping an eye on that. But the sun's coming up. It's going to start to burn off that fog. Give us till like 9 or 10 o'clock this morning before the fog is gone. 53 in Bristol, 52. The numbers are good. 46 in Wellington and 55 in East Hartford. 46 in Wellington is still, it's cool, but it's still 3 degrees above where we should be, and it's one of the cooler spots in the state right now. 47 in Norwich, rivaling that temperature. And then you get to 60 in Danbury, so the numbers are kind of all over the place this morning. We're up anywhere from 1 to 2 degrees, 5 degrees in Danbury, better than where we were yesterday, and the winds are calm. As we take you out to the headlines, morning fog again. We're going to have it again tomorrow. Partly sunny today and warm. And maybe a sprinkle tonight through very early tomorrow morning, but not a big deal. Satellite and radar confirms there's not a whole lot going on. A couple of sprinkles up over the Great Lakes, and later on this evening through tonight, we might have a couple of sprinkles here in our state, the result of a weak front that's going to be pushing into the area. Here's early morning futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of not a whole lot going on during the day today. And we'll take a look at futurecast through the day today, through the night tonight. Good, maybe a sprinkle. And then tomorrow, another partly sunny day. So get out there and enjoy it. And the temperatures are even milder tomorrow and even milder on Friday. And my voice is going to keep getting higher. Another gorgeous afternoon. Sunrise 7:01, sunsets at 6:12. Temperature spread today between 71 and about 70 to 75. Mostly cloudy tonight, maybe a sprinkle. Temperatures tonight in the mid to upper 50s, again above average. 76 tomorrow, 77 Friday, Saturday. Now Saturday morning showers, the result of a warm front pushing in. Then we're going to get a little bit of a break. And then Saturday afternoon through the evening, more showers are back. They could be a little bit more robust, maybe even some lightning and thunder. That's Saturday evening and Saturday night. And that's all gone. By Sunday, Sunday's a perfect autumn day. 67 degrees, Monday and Tuesday, 64 and 66, 2 really nice days. So it looks like the latter part of the weekend, as opposed to the beginning part of the weekend, looks good. Here come your shoreline highs, pretty equivalent to where we're headed inland. All right, that's a check of your early morning forecast. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. And thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News this morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Be healthy, stay positive, and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.